Hello, and welcome to your online math course. My name is Stacy Gary. I'm an assistant professor of mathematics at Madisonville Community College, and your instructor for these courses. Okay, so this is an introduction video on how to access your course if you have not done so already. A few of you are having a little bit of difficulty, and as I indicated, there was a video coming soon, so here it is. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to open the Mozilla Firefox browser. Please note that MyLabs Plus only works with Firefox. In the address bar here, I am going to type in the web address www.madisonville.kctcs.edu, and then we're going to press enter. This web address takes you to our homepage. As you can see here, the smiling lady on the front, she is one of our students. Okay, so on this screen, there are links at the top of the web page that I've highlighted here. Notice that you can access your student self-service account from this page, where you can check your tuition bill, your financial aid, and your grades. You can also access the User Account Center from here. The User Account Center is where you will need to go to create or to create a password, or if you have forgotten your password, where you can go to change your password. Your student email can also be accessed from this link here at the top. And finally, our course can be accessed via Blackboard. So I'm going to click the Blackboard link, which takes us to the sign-in page for Blackboard. You will need to put in your username and your password. It is the same username and password that you use to get on your self-service site or to check your email. Okay, so once you click enter, you come to your course list. And as you can see, I have several classes listed here and some from last semester, but we'll go ahead and get started. Here we have the 150 class, so I'll just utilize that one to guide you through the course. Okay, here on the Get Started page, this is the first page that you will see. You can read through the information here. I just give you step by step on where to start, and so you can scroll through this as you see fit. And this video that I have emailed to you is also attached here at the bottom if there's any information that you want to refresh your memory on. Okay, now let's look at the announcements page for a moment. Here on the announcements page, this is where you will find announcements, right? This is where I will inform you of things going on with the class or remind you of things coming up. You should read this first announcement here, and familiarize yourself with Blackboard. Notice the red arrow here. This is where you can go to get help with Blackboard if you're having technical issues while in Blackboard. Of course, if there were issues like today, then you'll just have to wait until it comes up. But notice also that if you go into this section, so I'm going to show you where it's located. It's here on my screen. If you click here, there is a quiz that you all can take under student support. The orientation quiz here, this online readiness quiz. So here's the help button where you can create tickets, and then under student support there is an online readiness quiz that they suggest that they, being the system, suggest that you all take to see if you're ready for online classes. There's also other student help sections in this area, so just to give you an idea of some of the things that are available to you inside Blackboard. Okay, so let's get back to the course. Okay, so in your navigation bar over here, I have different tools available for you. I've already shown you the announcements, and the Watch Me First, again, is your video that is not loaded as of yet because I'm making it at the moment, but I will load it there as well. Again, it's at the bottom of the Get Started page also. And then here is your syllabus, and you need to read your syllabus, read through it completely. You'll just click this link and your syllabus will open. There is a syllabus quiz that you must take first before beginning any of your assignments, and the system will not let you move on until you pass the syllabus quiz with 100%. So make sure you read your syllabus. Okay? And then there's MyLabs Plus information here. I know I've skipped down a little bit, but I want you all to read this and actually do this. So in case that we ever have issues, as we did today, when Blackboard is not working, you will still have access to your class. So you need to register yourself on the MyLabs Plus account. And when I say register, you're just really signing in to let the system know that you can have access to it away from Blackboard. So you'll follow these steps. You'll go to mylabsplus.com and you've got to click on the link forgot your password. And then what it'll do, it'll send you an email and just give that system the same password that you use for Blackboard, okay? Please note that you have to use your student ID number. Your 9-digit student ID number, it usually starts with 2 zeros, when signing in to this site. Okay, so just follow these directions, and that way, if Blackboard is ever down again, you can get into your class with no problem. The next tab down is the proctored exam information, and you need to read this thoroughly and carefully. It is the student's responsibility to set up their proctored exams with a proctor in the KCTCS system. If you live outside of Kentucky, then I need to approve your proctor, and your proctor has to be through a university or college in the state in which you live. So just read through this information, and there's more information in the syllabus about it as well. If you ever want to reach me, some of you already know my email address, but here is my contact information. It has my office room number, which is in the Davis Building, room 110. Here's my office phone number and my email. And then listed below is my schedule, so you'll be able to find me throughout the day if you happen to be on campus and you want to stop by or you want to see me, you know where I can be located. Okay? And the next link is the email link. Here you can email others in the class. So if you guys want to work with study groups, virtually, have virtual study groups, then I suggest you reach out to others in the class and say, hey, do you want to work together, and not on tests, right, but just working through problems and things of that nature. So that's pretty much an overview of your Blackboard site. So let's get to the course. And the way you access your course is through the MyLabs Plus link. So I'm going to click this now. Now, if you're in Google Chrome if you're in Google Chrome, you will have to right-click and tell it to open the link in a new tab. If you're in Firefox, you can just click on it, but for some reason, Google Chrome requires you to open it in a new tab. It will not open automatically in the same tab. So I have opened it in a new tab, and this is what your course looks like. Now, for my 55 students, you can just ignore this message. It pops up, and even if you tell it never to show it again, it still does it. For my 55 students, your class looks very similar to this one. Okay, and so this is your entry page for the course. Notice that there's calendars here at the top telling you due dates, when assignments are due. For this class, you all have assignments on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. That will change per class, per semester. So, but for this semester, you all have Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. And for the 55 students, I'm not remembering off the top of my head what dates yours are due, but you can find them there in the calendar. You can expand the course home section, and there you'll see a monthly calendar where it will spell things out for you completely. So again, instead of a weekly calendar, you can see a monthly calendar if you prefer to view it in that capacity. The next link is the grade book. So of course there's nothing listed here in on my side, and there won't be anything there for you either until you begin to complete assignments, and then they'll begin to fill up here underneath the results for the past month, because I have the past month selected. But if you click entire course, they'll begin to show up under there. So you can view all assignments, or you can just view your homework or your quizzes, etc. If you want to see how things are weighted, which is spelled out, by the way, in your syllabus, but you can see the weights by category. So homework is 30% of your grade, so are quizzes. Your tests are 40% of your grade. So we have a midterm and a final. So the midterm and final both are 20% each of your grade. So that's a total of 40% of your grade. Okay? So here is where you all want to begin. And this nice little button where it says start here. Okay, so for 150, I have yours broken down by week. Unfortunately, for the 55 students, your book would not allow me to do so. So yours looks a little different, but you can still access your coursework from the start here button. And just as it states here, complete the syllabus quiz before beginning any of your assignments. And you must make 100 on the syllabus quiz to proceed through the course. So to access the quiz, you would just click this link, and it will take you to the assignments page. And for some reason it's not saying show all, but just click on the show all button and you will see the syllabus quiz there at the top. Okay? So, and then once you pass that quiz with 100%, you may proceed with the next section. All right. And just so 55 knows what their class looks like, I'm going to click on their link because theirs does look a little bit different. Again, as I stated, you all have a different book. So let me open a link for you to see your class. Okay, so again, your start here button, right? And yours are listed by chapters. So if you click on the chapter, it looks different than the others, but again, you can access everything that you need from here. So to access the syllabus quiz, you would click on the video and homework assignments and click show all. And the first thing listed, it's broken down by chapter, sorry. We'll click on all chapters, there we go. And the first thing that you'll see listed will be the syllabus quiz once I get them all on one page. There we go. So there is your syllabus quiz. So notice I had to click on the, if that happens on your screen, because sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. It may say, let me go back, view all on one page. If you don't see anything, you can just click the view all on one page and it'll list all of your assignments there. Okay. All right. So let's go back to the navigation bar. And I'm going to make the start here section smaller. There's another area where you can get to your assignments, and it's here under assignments. So again, it shows you that same list of assignments here, so you can get there directly from here. But I really suggest, since this is an online course, that you go through the start here button, because it gives you step-by-step instructions on what to do. First, you should read your textbook. Right? There's not only numbers in there, there's letters and words in there too to help you understand the material. And then you'll have a part A and a part B assignment to work on. Now, when you're reading your textbook, there are videos available within the textbook that you can watch to help you understand even further. And if you still need more information, you can go to the ebook and materials section, and I'm going to click on that now. And what this is a list of all the available tools to assist you in learning the material. So there are PowerPoints, animations. The animations are great, by the way, and videos. So let's just pick a chapter. We'll pick chapter 3. And we're going to select all. And then you'll see all of the material that's available to you to help you in the learning process. So there are several videos listed here, PowerPoints for each section, and a list of all of those animations. So those are good tools for you all to utilize as well. And then your textbook is, you have a breakdown by section of your textbook. Okay, now if you still are having difficulty, notice this video is by Stacy section. Now right now this information is hidden. This is from a previous semester and I didn't delete them just in case you all have questions. But what will occur is when you're in this video by Stacy section, you can ask me questions, and what I will do is load a video. I will send you a copy of the video, and then I will load it here on the class. So that way, if you think that someone else may have asked the question, you can just check the videos by Stacy section, and this is where I will add them. So let me show you how you can ask the instructor questions. So we're going to go back to the assignments for a moment. And I'm going to open one of these homework assignments. Let's open 1.2a. And notice I got a prereq warning, right? But I can get past it. You won't be able to get past it, but I can. And this is what your assignments page looks like. Your homework page will look like. So what you want to do is you'll start your homework assignment. And when you're in here, you're going to have a toolbox that's going to be here on the left as soon as it populates all of the data. Okay, so there's a toolbox here on the left, and if you need any of the symbols or things of that nature, it will be highlighted once you click in this section, and then you can select from the toolbar. Okay, or toolbox, I should say. But here, notice you have help buttons. This view and example help button is only available in the A homeworks. Okay, it is not available in the B homeworks. So I've done that so that you have the ability to get assistance in the first part of the homework, but when you get to part B, which has very similar questions to the part A questions, then that tool or that button will not be there. Notice your textbook is available here if you want to reference your textbook when doing your work. There's also a calculator available to you. Except for 55 students, you will not have a calculator until Chapter 5. You can't use a calculator until Chapter 5. So I suggest that you try not to use it before getting to Chapter 5, because if you do, you won't do well in the midterm. Okay, so and then there's the Ask My Instructor button. So if you have a question, you can click this Ask My Instructor button, and it's going to send me this question to my email address. So what I ask you to do is to tell me what exactly you're having trouble with. Don't just tell me that you don't understand the question. I kind of got that when you sent me the email, right? So just be a little bit more specific. It helps me know how to approach my help to you. So this is, and then once you enter just a little bit of information about where you're having difficulty, click the send button and it'll send me an email. Give me about 24 hours to respond, and I will get a video out to you explaining things a little bit more in detail. Okay, now I'm going to leave this page. Okay, so the next thing I want to point out to you is the study plan. The study plan is a great tool and resource for you all, because here you can practice as many problems as you want to. It has no effect on your grade at all. So the way you use the study plan, or the way I suggest, you can go in through here and practice as well and quiz me, but I like to go through the view all chapters, because once in here, and I made a mistake intentionally, what the computer does is it puts these little push pins next to chapters where you're having difficulty. So if you're in chapter 1 and you're having some trouble, you can see exactly what sections did you have problems with. So as you notice, I, quote unquote, had trouble in sections 1 and section 2. I could expand it even further and see, well, what did I have trouble with exactly? So all of them are highlighted. Okay, they may or may not all be highlighted. Let's see if we have fewer in one. Okay, so I mastered number 1, had difficulty in the rest, right? So it's depending on the problem it was that I answered, probably is why they did that. So you can click on it per objective, or you can just select based on the section itself. So if I just click the section itself, and it's going to highlight problems that you can work on. Now you won't have this many, hopefully. Maybe you only have 6 or 7 that are highlighted with a push pin, but it'll look just like your homework. You can click on it and it will open a screen very similar to the ones that you've worked on in your homework assignments. Again, help buttons are available to you if you need assistance. Okay, so that's pretty much an overview. This section here, you won't see this. This is the instructor section, so you won't see that. But this is the overview of your course. Read your syllabus. Please note that there are hard due dates. You can work ahead, but there are hard due dates. And there is a grace period, but once the grace period is over, you will not be able to work on any more homework assignments. There are no grace periods available for the quizzes, and that information again is in the syllabus. I don't want to divulge too much information so that you can read it and take your syllabus quiz. But I hope this information has been helpful to you. This is how you access your course. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you, and you all have a great evening.